All right, wonderful. Hello and welcome everyone. This is Tracy Una Wagner with Versatile Inspirations, and today we are going to get to know Archangel Haniel. So just give me one moment and I'll start the screen share and we'll get right to it. Perfect. All right, and today we are going to get to know Archangel Haniel. Haniel is also known as Haniel, Aniel, and Aniel, which means glory of God. Archangel Haniel helps with clairvoyance. So if you're wanting to work with your clairvoyant ability a little more, just call on Archangel Haniel and it will actually help you to kind of dig deeper with your clairvoyant abilities. Everyone has clairvoyant abilities. It's just if you want to work with them a little more and heighten them a little bit, work with Archangel Haniel. He is also known as the Archangel of Grace. She is associated with the planet Venus and the moon. She also works each month with easing women's monthly cycles. So I don't know how you are if you're a woman, but through the monthly cycles, I've had to really work on them because forever I would always get the headaches and I would get the cramps and all that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until I started working with Archangel Haniel and really learning about the monthly cycles, the moon cycles, and how we're connected, was I able to kind of ease those a little bit. They were really bad early on, but as I got older and worked more with the archangels and just learned more about the moon cycles and how it affects women's bodies and how to ease those symptoms with different homeopathic remedies, was it able to really subside. So you can get a jump start on that if you're experiencing those by working with Archangel Haniel. She is also credited with escorting the prophet Enoch to heaven. She's associated with the color pale blue. She also works with group energies and communication through the throat chakra. Helps when going for an interview, meeting, or when you want to be extra articulate, when you want to have the words and you want to be able to say the words extremely well with high articulation, then call on Archangel Haniel beforehand and work closely with her on that. Also works with the turquoise ray, developing unique individuality and with the idea of the age of Aquarius. So with most of the archangels, there is both the feminine and the masculine energy. It seems like there's both that can be attributed to the archangels. I say he or she, and most of the time it's whichever feeling is coming through at the time. They're really not gender neutral. They don't have a necessary gender. It's just a feeling that you get when they are around. So working with the menstrual cycles, that's probably going to feel better to most women if you're working with another woman with that feminine energy. Also with Venus. Venus is associated with that feminine energy. And so working with a more feminine or calling the Archangel Haniel a she may work. In other ways, if you want more of that masculine, stable, more grounded feeling, that masculine feeling, you can call Archangel Haniel a man, more masculine, he. It doesn't really matter. What matters is calling on them in the first place and asking for their help in certain situations. So in this case, working with the turquoise ray, a lot of times to develop someone's unique individuality, your signature thing, or for just really working with your soul's journey, what you're wanting to do during this lifetime will actually help to bring about that more masculine energy for stability, for making sure of things. It's almost that that grounded feeling, so that you are able to work closely. Now, the age of Aquarius, in some manners, you may feel like it's a he, making sure that we're moving forward in a very stable way, a very forward-thinking way. But with the age of Aquarius, you can also see the feminine qualities when we're looking to expand our consciousness, when we are looking to expand and get to know the archangels or the ascended masters or just the universe as a whole. That feminine energy sometimes works with working with the cosmos just a little bit more, because you're elevating your consciousness, and that elevation sometimes feels like working with a more feminine being works better for some people. There, Archangel Haniel is also known as one of the 10 Sephiroth archangels in the Kabbalah, or the Tree of Life. So as you see the Tree of Life there on the left-hand side, Archangel Haniel has one of those stations or posts in the Tree of Life. Wonderful. All right, well, let me exit out of here, and there we go. Perfect. All right. So another way to work with Archangel Haniel is actually to work with oracle cards and tarot cards. So I found a few, and we'll go through some of them right now. The first set, and actually Haniel is in a lot of cards. I was really surprised by how much Haniel is actually in there. So the first one is the Archangel Oracle Cards by Doreen Virtue. And the first one I came across was Passion. And it says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Also, sensitivity. It says, you are extra sensitive with the clairvoyance, remember, to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. So if you're wanting to be more sensitive to those clairvoyant little nudges that you get, call on Archangel Haniel and she can work with you on those. Moon cycles. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize upon these cycles. It's beautiful because the moon actually works with both men and women in different ways. And with women's cycles, menstrual cycles, if you work with the moon and Archangel Haniel, you'll be able to be in rhythm with your body a little bit more and not fight against it so much. It's not a great thing, but it can be a good thing, knowing what the menstrual cycles are and how you can work with them with the moon and with Archangel Haniel. It makes it so much nicer. Also, angel heart sigils. These are oracle cards also, and they're mystical symbols from the Angels of Atlantis. So these are by Stuart Pearson. These are what he interpreted the angels from the Atlantean times. So the first one is Haniel, champion. And I'm just going to read just a little bit from his book because they're very interesting. I really love the sigils that are around the cards. I'll show you again. The sigils that are around the cards. And then he's also got like a token up there that works with Archangel Haniel as well. It says, for champion, Haniel is the ruby red champion who, like the knights of bygone days, brings you the warrior's pledge of absolute fidelity. So to me, that's more of a masculine feeling. And you can see this throughout these cards in particular because it goes from masculine to feminine because the next one is innocence. And it says, you've drawn this card to be reminded that the blessed virtue of innocence will always heal your wounds or those of others. Now there's more in the booklet, which these are great cards, and I'll show you them again in just a second, but they're just amazing. Now this one, Haniel with loyalty, if you can see, that's Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. So not only the loyalty feeling as a feminine, to me it's more of a feminine word, loyalty, but then you also have the masculine, and the masculine coming from the two men that are there, but also loyalty is both for masculine and feminine, especially if you're in a relationship with both or with just one. You feel like you would like loyalty. That's what you want. And it says, Haniel's wings fan the flames of the passionate spiritual conviction that both Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King possessed. They believe that all people should live lives of freedom based on equality and similarity. It is this virtue that stirs Haniel's actions. So peace and loyalty. And then the next one is victory. So that one says, victory means peace. Those are wonderful for Archangel Haniel. And the last one are tarot cards, and these are by, there we go. And these are by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. The first one is, for Haniel, is number 2, the High Priestess. And it says, listen to your intuition, have patience, consider carefully what you want before acting. Also with the clairvoyance, you can totally work with that High Priestess feel of Archangel Haniel, and that will help to heighten your intuition by gaining more with your clairvoyant abilities, getting more in tune with them. It really helps to solidify and validate those nudges that you get when you've worked with them. It's wonderful. So, and the next one, of course, the moon. It's number 18. And it says, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. So it's amazing the significance of working with the moon and working with your clairvoyant abilities, being loyal and being at peace. Those things really combine to make Archangel Haniel just an amazing archangel to call upon. Also, some essential oils that you can use for any of the archangels and ascended masters, spirit in general, if we want to work with them. Especially the archangels, though, because they're in the Bible and they're very not only religious but spiritual as well. So working with the scents of the Bible, like frankincense and myrrh and cinnamon, working with those will heighten our vibration and allow us to work with the archangels and with spirit a lot easier. That just kind of comes to us a lot more. Also, what I'm wearing is called Moldavite, and working with Moldavite heightens your vibration. It also opens up our ability to receive messages and knowledge from spirit or the cosmos in general, the universe as a whole, by working with moldavite, whether it's a stone or with a scent. There's incense, and there's also some sea salt that's I call it flavored, but some sea salt that is infused with the moldavite scent. It's just, it's a very cosmic scent. It is the most wonderful scent I've smelled. It's the olfactory sensation that you receive from just sitting in the room with the moldavite, or at least for myself, with that moldavite smell is just amazing. Oh, and there's also moldavite essential oil, so you can actually get that. It's in a little vial. You can find that sometimes through Wicca stores or New Age stores, places online possibly. But it's just a wonderful smell, and being able to work with that. So whether you're going into meditation, you're going to do a card reading, or you're just doing more divination, channeling, anything like that, putting that smell out there, or holding the stone, the moldavite stone, wearing it, will actually, or just being in the room with it, will actually heighten your vibration and allow those messages, that knowledge, that information to get to you easily and effortlessly. So that is what I've got for you today for Archangel Haniel. I hope you have a wonderful time working with Archangel Haniel, whether you work with the feminine or the masculine vibration of Archangel Haniel. If you see a light color blue, then just know that Archangel Haniel is working with you at this moment. So I'd love to hear from you. Down below, you can find my email address, which is tracy@versatileinspirations.com. You can visit me on the web at versatileinspirations.com or tracyunawagner.com. You can find me on social media, and I'll post some of those. I'll also post my doTERRA account, so you can go in and order some wonderful scents for yourself if you'd like. Take care. I hope to hear from you soon. And as always, I'm sending you and yours love, light, and eternal blessings. Take care.